Hello everybody, my name is Gekrons of Gekrons Reloaded. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me, and if you're new, welcome. Glad to have you. And please don't forget to show your support by hitting that like button, subscribing, and turning those notifications on. And please leave any comments, concerns, and advice in the comment section down below. I will always try to get back to you as soon as possible. And again, thank you to Lim Hung 464 for asking those wonderful questions. I'm doing this all in one day, same day as he asked, or she. I don't know. I'm not going to presume. Now, let's look at your trooper. Alright, so you got perks, right? This is my perk setup. I have this one, reduce all recoil by 50%, armor piercing, revolver pro, improved holsters, which allows you to actually be able to dual wield weapons like I do, advanced aim, ambidextrous, deals extra critical damage, about 40%, while dual wielding, and lone wolf, because I like to do things on my own, and I'm crazy that way. You deal 25% extra damage when you're alone. Your damage is reduced by 15% when you're in a squad. That's my favorite perk. Second favorite perk. Now, let's talk perks. Well, first, you need to know what kind of trooper you want to be. Each perk does something, and they also can complement each other or completely hinder. For me, I'm a revolver-toting psychopath that can dual wield with the best of them while being able to accurately hit my shots while moving, aim down that sight, and penetrate groups. That's my trooper. Now, let's say I'm starting a new trooper, okay? Let this guy gain some citizenship. Goodbye, Lucas. Been an honor. I just got more money. This was his record. He's gone. He can't have him back now. So now I get to pick a new trooper. Sure. Give me wildfire. Sounds like fun. All right. I already know I'm going to be a revolver-based trooper. So I go over here. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, we're open 24/7.
Okay, so my new trooper, I'm going to specialize in revolvers. So knowing that, now I've got to get to those revolvers. So you're always going to wind up with random perks, but you can always re-roll. Okay? Sometimes you got to do this a bunch of times, so it's always good if you're starting a new trooper. Have plenty of money. Now, I know I want armor piercing, and I want accuracy. So I'm going to keep going until I find the person I'm looking for. Revolver. I don't really use grenades, so they can just be standard. Now, there are perks like this where if you manually load, it increases bonus. I don't care for the bonuses. And I don't care for tactical relocation. I am looking for certain options. I mean, getting all my shit back in time wouldn't be a problem. Rock steady. Armor piercing. Now, that seems good. You know what? I really don't care if I'm slowed down, but the first shot of the magazine deals extra 50% damage. Ambidextrous. Now, sometimes this does happen. All you have to do is go back out, go to trooper data, add perk, boom. Ultra precise would work 2 extra crit. Yep, except for reduced damage for non-critical. Okay. I usually hit my criticals, so as long as you're good with criticals, this is a critical build. Alright. So this trooper's ready to go. And now I've built a trooper I can be proud of. Let's go test this trooper out. Best way to do that, take this mission, go in here, built, and now I'm going solo hand because I only have one revolver. Now remember in the weapons training video, right? Effective range. Know your effective ranges and know what your weapon is capable of.
Smoke's finally cleared the outpost. That place looks trashed. Good luck out there. Whatever did that, mess them up. We just suffered simultaneous.
These aren't bad revolvers, but the Finanza is not what I'm at. This will work just fine though, for what I needed to do. So, I move a little slower, but I also rarely ever aim down the sight. It's usually a quick snap. Snap. So, come. Boom, boom. See how they lunge? That could have been bad news bears for me. Like I said, you technically can dual wield anything. That way, you're good to go. And this brings up a good point of weak points. Popped him out of that protective shell by hitting him in the eye. And now he's dead.
Breather.
Warriors couldn't do all that damage. Move on. Primary target is still out there.
This trooper seems to function pretty good. So, ambidextrous, perfect perk for me because I always like to dual wield my weapons anyways, so this kind of works. And Revolver Pro gives this little standard issue the boost and power it needs. Thus, I've built my trooper brick by brick to make a solid soldier. If you've ever played Doom Eternal or any of the Doom games, you'll know that if you get perks and upgrades and upgrades on top of upgrades, you build a Slayer that can do the job to your specifications. Not the game's, yours. So knowing your enemy gives you the advantage with any weapon. And with the weak points, you can kill anything, no matter what you're using. Knowing your weapons gives you options to choose how you want to fight. And then, having the perks puts it all together in a beautiful tapestry of death, pain, and suffering for the enemy. So that way you don't get your ass kicked, and they die in record number. Case in point. That's me without dual wielding. Me dual wielding. And always have awareness of your surroundings and where is the enemy.
Yikes! Gotta reload.
Keep that in all in mind. You can win any fight, no matter the difficulty. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video and the demonstration of why we first know our enemy, their weak points, what we're fighting, and how to be able to fight them effectively. And then, knowing our weapons, how to be able to utilize them properly, and knowing their limitations. Case in point, you see that hopper? I'm wasting bullets, never going to hit him from here with this. Now, if I had that railgun, he'd be down. Or the giant hand cannons that I normally use, you'd be screwed. Plus, you really got to leave that target. Like I said, there is travel time. So, please have a good day, have a great week, and have an even better weekend. And I hope these videos helped you out. And I hope you show me, or tell me, in the comments section down below how well you did. Knowing these useful videos, hopefully useful videos to you, and maybe your friends, if you want to show them, because they play Starship Troopers Continuum as well, they maybe need a little helping hand. Never hurts to ask. And I will see you guys in the next one. Until then.